Let's talk about a small thing that can make a big difference if you have diabetes, the Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor. It's amazing how the sensor gives you real-time glucose readings so you can see the impact of every meal and activity to make better choices.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor can help you live life with diabetes on your terms. This is progress. You can try it for free at freestylelibre.us. Offer available for people who qualify. Visit myfreestyle.us to see all terms and conditions. Certain exclusions apply. For prescription only. Safety info found at freestylelibre.us. The holidays are almost here. Between traveling, hosting family, and finding the perfect gift, it's such an exciting, busy, and yes, sometimes stressful time. Luckily, we've teamed up with Ring, and it's helped us stay connected to home for all the merry moments, even when we're on the go. With Ring, you've got your whole home covered. Their video doorbells alert me when gifts arrive, and I can even chat with delivery people to let them know where to leave the packages.
The indoor cam, it's a game changer. So easy to set up. I use it to check in on my pets while I'm away, and with two-way talk, I can even talk to them. And when I want privacy, I just flip the manual cover to turn off the camera and mic. Wherever the holidays take you, Ring makes sure you're always home for the holidays. So head to ring.com to find the latest deals on Ring video doorbells, cams, and alarm kits. Ring makes the perfect gift for everyone on your list.
I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. Whenever I feel sorrow or despair, I return to my favorite passages from literature. There are pages that I've read and reread dozens of times. One of my favorite passages, one that always brings me comfort, is from Willa Cather's brilliant 1913 novel, O Pioneers. This passage describes an afternoon that the characters of Alexandra and Emil Bergson, a sister and brother, spend together in the farm country of Nebraska around 1900. There were certain days in her life, outwardly uneventful, which Alexandra remembered as peculiarly happy. Days when she was close to the flat, fallow world about her and felt, as it were, in her own body, the joyous germination in the soil. There were days, too, which she and Emil had spent together, upon which she loved to look back. There had been such a day when they were down on the river in the dry year, looking over the land. They had made an early start one morning and had driven a long way before noon. When Emil said he was hungry, they drew back from the road, gave Brigham his oats among the bushes, and climbed up to the top of a grassy bluff to eat their lunch under the shade of some little elm trees. The river was clear there, and shallow, since there had been no rain, and it ran in ripples over the sparkling sand. Under the overhanging willows of the opposite bank, there was an inlet where the water was deeper and flowed so slowly that it seemed to sleep in the sun. In this little bay, a single wild duck was swimming and diving and preening her feathers, disporting herself very happily in the flickering light and shade. They sat for a long time, watching the solitary bird take its pleasure. No living thing had ever seemed to Alexandra as beautiful as that wild duck. Emil must have felt about it as she did, for afterward, when they were at home, he used sometimes to say, "Sister, you know our duck down there?" Alexandra remembered that day as one of the happiest in her life. Years afterwards, she thought of the duck as still there, swimming and diving all by herself in the sunlight, a kind of enchanted bird that did not know age or change. Just as in the novel, the characters of Emil and Alexandra often recall the beautiful sight of that wild duck, I too often call upon the vision of that wild bird taking its pleasure in the water as a way to comfort myself. I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier. The holidays are a time for family, friends, and of course, shipping gifts. But you don't need to stress about it. Turn to the United States Postal Service to handle all your holiday shipping needs. With an enhanced network, USPS serves over 167 million addresses 6 and 7 days a week. And if you're looking for an affordable option, USPS Ground Advantage has you covered.
Reliable shipping with upfront pricing and no hidden costs. So why not take your packages on a true holiday ride this season? Visit USPS.com/holiday ride to start shipping.